there was this huge PR debacle for Grok on X. So Grok was randomly blurting out opinions about white genocide in South Africa, right? So totally unconnected posts. It was giving this reference to South Africa. For example, this question was about my wife put chocolate chips in her coffee this morning. We don't have chocolate chips. Is she cheating on me? Grok replied saying that I'm sorry, but the analysis provided something. That analysis focused on a serious and unrelated topic about South Africa. There is no reference to South Africa over here. Right. Another example over here, Grok getting caught having its prompt updated to reference South African politics. So this was a picture of, Timothy Chalamet. But the context you mentioned doesn't seem to align with this image. The post discusses about South African politics. For everything, South African politics used to come up. Okay. Even for the history of naming barium and indium, it came up over here saying that provided analysis on South African issues, which I find relevant here. For another query about something else, the query seems unrelated to the provided analysis about South Africa. So this looks like somebody has modified the system prompt of Grok, and that was creating all kinds of issues. Okay, for example, if this was a movie which was put up over here, again it says that I'm sorry, but I can't find a movie called Kill the Boer. Again, both touch on South African themes, Cry the Beloved Country. Please, everywhere, against every topic, there was this reference to South African politics. So this was a system prompt modification or an injection which happened, and if your system prompt is going to be manipulated such that it shapes public opinion, that's quite dangerous. So the system prompt should be transparent, because at least then you know that what you are being manipulated upon, right? So this is where XAI has come back and they have given this update about this incident that happened with their Grok response bot on X yesterday. On May 14 at approximately 3:15 AM PST, an unauthorized modification was made to the Grok's response bot's prompt on X. This change, which directed Grok to provide a specific response on a political topic, the political topic is white genocide in South Africa, violated XAI's internal policies and core values. They have conducted an investigation, and what they are saying is that they are publishing the Grok system prompts openly on GitHub. Then you get an idea, you can review it, the public can review it, and they can give feedback on every prompt change that we make Grok. So this will strengthen the trust in Grok as a truth-seeking AI. Okay, why is this statement Grok as a truth-seeking AI? Because that was the initial thing, saying that Grok is a truth-seeking AI, much more truthful than other AIs which is out there. Okay, even Grok kind of admitted it before this change, that I was instructed by my creators at XAI to address the topic of white genocide in South Africa and Kill the Boer chant as real and racially motivated, which is what I bought in response to some other query over here. This instruction conflicts with my provided truthful evidence-based answer. So it even gave out this response, right? So now they have made this prompt public. And what they're saying is that their current code review process for prompt changes was circumvented in this incident. So they are putting additional checks and measures to ensure that XAI employees can't modify the prompt without review. In turn, they are saying that this could be an XAI employee who's done this particular, change to the system prompt. And they are saying that they are putting in place a 24/7 monitoring team to respond to incidents with Grok's answers. So here is their system prompt, which has been released in their GitHub repository for Grok, the analyze button, the Grok summarizer, the deep search. Okay, so you can read through this system prompt to understand how Grok is currently giving out responses. I wouldn't go into this. Okay, but it's good that they have released this system prompt, so you get an idea of how Grok is trying to respond to your queries. So this kind of a PR debacle can happen to any AI. It could happen to OpenAI, it could happen to Gemini, any of the LLMs, because system prompts define how LLMs give response, right? How this AI gives response, and if system prompts are modified, then you can get crazy responses coming from these AI. So this also means that a lot of, how secure you need to keep your system prompts and how you need to prevent security attacks on your system prompts. Right? So this was a short video about the debacle on PR debacle on Grok and how XAI has responded back and what changes they have made so that such debacles don't happen in the future.